Assalamu alaikum bachcho. Today we are going to discuss the topic how chocolate is made. I am pretty sure most of you love chocolate, but have you ever wondered where does this thing come from? Today we are going to discuss just that. So, chocolate is made from cocoa beans, and cocoa beans grow on cacao trees. These trees grow near the equator. So, do you know what an equator is? Equator is an imaginary line that is drawn from the North Pole to the South Pole. So, this line is not real, it is not on the earth, but people draw it on the map to specify a region. Now, we know that at first these trees grew in Central America, but now they grow in other places too. You might think how that is possible. Very easy. What people do is that they take seeds from one region and then they take it to another place and try to grow those things over there. Now, where are cacao trees grown? As we already know that they in the beginning they grew in Central America and now they grow in many other places. If you look at this pie chart, you can see that the most cacao is grown in Africa and the rest of it is grown in Americas and Asias. A pie chart is a very good way of representing data of quantities. So in this pie chart you are finding out the amount of cacao that is grown in different places. Now let's talk about the process. Small flowers grow on the trunk of a cacao tree twice a year. So we know that we can have a cacao crop twice in 1 year. The flowers develop into small pods which are white at first and later they turn green and grow bigger with time. To develop means to change or to grow. In almost 6 months, these pods become ripe. Ripe means when a fruit or vegetable has grown completely and you can eat it. For example, if you think of a mango, you all know that when mangoes are small, they are green. But after some time, they become yellow and big and that's when you can eat them. So, the yellow ones are the ripe mangoes. After these pods become ripe, the farmers harvest the crop. Harvesting means to gather or cut fruits or vegetables from your crop when they become ripe. To harvest a cocoa crop, the farmers cut down the pods. So first they cut off the pods, then they break it into half and inside there are small white beans and they scoop them out like an ice cream. And no machines are used during this process because it can damage the pods. So they have to do everything with their own hands. After that, these beans are covered up and the farmers set them aside for a week so that a strong chocolatey taste could develop. And then the farmers spread out the beans to dry under the sun. The sun makes these beans hard and brown. After that, they pack them into little sacks and ship them off to factories. So around the world, these small beans, they travel. So all of you can have chocolate wherever you are. Now let's see what happens at the factory. First of all, the workers at the factory sort them out. They see which ones are good beans and which ones are bad beans and they only take the good ones and clean them. Then these beans are roasted. To roast something means to cook it in an oven or over a hot fire. What happens after roasting it is that the shells become very hard. The outer layer becomes a shell and it is very hard. So they have to get this shell off. To do that, they crush the beans and remove the shells, and in the end the beans are ground. To ground something means to crush it. After crushing it, we get a thick fatty cream that we call cocoa mass. Now, cocoa mass can be used as it is or it can be used to make cocoa powder. To make cocoa powder out of cocoa mass, what the workers do is that they squeeze it very hard so that the fat runs out and only dry powder is left. I'm sure you guys have noticed the word ground. Ground over here does not mean the floor. Ground over here means the past tense of grind, which is another word for crushing something. Okay, now let's talk about cocoa mass and cocoa powder. After squeezing the cocoa mass, we get dry powder called cocoa powder, and this powder can be used in a lot of different ways. Cocoa powder can be used in making various chocolatey products like cakes, brownies, or anything else that you want to bake, such as biscuits or cookies. Now what happens to the cocoa mass? Some of the cocoa mass was squeezed for the powder, but most of it is used to make chocolate. And how do we make chocolate out of cocoa mass? We mix milk and sugar in it, and a big machine stirs the mixture for many days. Stirring means to mix something or to blend something. When the paste becomes very smooth, the machine stops, and the paste is then called chocolate. It is poured into little tins or big tins, and then it is left to cool and harden. And this is chocolate. And how can you use chocolate? Well, you can use chocolate in many ways. You can make it into small shapes and eat them later, or you can mix it with dried fruits or cover your cake with